It's Tuesday morning. If you haven't opened up the curtains just yet, if you haven't looked outside, if for whatever reason you didn't even listen to what's falling on the roof very, very lightly, it's raining in certain parts of Durban. It's been raining for quite a while in certain parts of Durban as well. So if you're getting out of the house, just remember, windscreen check, windscreen wiper check. Make sure those doors are locked. Make sure your seatbelt's locked in its position as well. Just turn your lights on, man. Just turn the lights on and make sure everybody else can see you as well, and be safe. If you're already on the roads, we've got your first update on traffic coming up in just a moment. We'll let you know what to expect as you get rolling on this Tuesday, the 23rd day of September 2025. Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuhu. It is the last day of Rabiul Awwal 1447, the 30th, alhamdulillah. And what a pleasure to wake up this morning. This is my kind of weather.
Slight raindrops.
It is beautiful.
Tapping on the window,
alhamdulillah.
Ceiling and the roof. And
it just
all of those
makes
things.
Everything outside look calm and peaceful. Kind of takes away whatever it might be that you're going through on the inside sometimes.
Now, on a rainy day like this, you need something that's not grey. If things in life had a color, right? So Nath, Nasheed, Hamd, whatever you want to call it, if it had a color, you just didn't want it to. You don't want it to be grey.
Absolutely not.
We look like bright yellow and stuff, like hello, how you doing, kind of those colors.
Yes.
All right. Now, this uncle or auntie or somebody has their name written, I think it's an auntie, written out in Arabic, and I'm yet to learn how to read that. So I think you do.
Ruwaida.
And we'll put it in brackets next to it. Ruwaida, assalamu alaikum. She says, have a Mubarak day on this rainy day. Although rainy weather was predicted for tomorrow. No. Rainy weather has been predicted for the next couple of days.
Yes.
Tomorrow is just meant to be rather heavy.
I think it was all week, eh?
Yeah. So tomorrow is meant to be heavy. So today, you got that rain coming through, and you're probably experiencing it now, where you've got puddles already building up in certain roads and all of that. So let's get into your traffic.
Breakfast rush traffic.
Assalamu alaikum, Superintendent Raouf. Welcome.
Alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. How are you doing?
Alhamdulillah. How are you doing this morning?
So they say rain don't work in the police. Police work in the rain.
I'm yet to see that.
Well, you can see it now. We are trying to look for the sun. The sun is not coming out.
The search is on. The search is on.
You can jump in the puddles instead.
I'll tell you what. So you tell us what's happening on the traffic.
Jumping in the puddle.
Be careful. There's certain potholes here in Durban are deep enough to be a pool.
All right. Look, if you were driving this morning, very misty conditions. The roads are wet. It's been raining since about 1 o'clock this morning. It's raining quite heavy, actually, some places in Durban. So there's really puddles of water all over the place. People are going to be driving very differently today. I don't know why when it rains, something happens to them. Drive for other people today, please. Make sure extra caution is applied whilst you're on the road. Increase your following distances. Slow down. Let's start off on the M7 this morning under the M4 bridge. We've got a truck that's jackknife underneath the bridge. Only one lane running going towards the bluff. That's going to cause major chaos on the M7 South Coast Road going towards the bluff. Diesel's also leaking, so that the entire roadway is messed with diesel. So it's going to be quite an interesting morning, especially on the M7 South Coast Road, that vicinity, due to what's happening. There's possibility of the closure of that section of the road, and then you'll be diverted through Sadar Road. You're going to get to Sadar Road and then coming to Prasad Road, and then back onto the M7 again. So for now, it's not closed yet, but looks like it will be. Accident on the N2 at the Dr. Dwayne off-ramp. Now, this off-ramp is going towards Ulundi. There's two vehicles involved in this one, so there's delays. Another accident on the N3 going up to Johannesburg near Bergville. Two trucks involved in this one. Left lane is closed. Traffic is moving past the scene. Please approach with caution. Mystic conditions there as well. Now look at what else I got. Accident R69 on Bek Zulu Road in Freyhead. If you are traveling that way, please be careful. N2 northbound heading towards Gateway in the vicinity of the commercial ramp. You got a vehicle accident. A vehicle has left the roadway and gone onto the grass patch. People are slowing down to see what's happening on the northbound carriageway. There's going to be delays in that vicinity as well. Just allow for extra traveling time. If you're on the NC this morning, as you get towards the M13 NC split going down Key Ridge, starts to get misty from there all the way. Cater Ridge, Camperdown, all the way past Lions Park, going towards the Madisburg, Town Hill. So please, guys, headlights on, slow down this morning. Just get to your destination 5 minutes later. They're not arriving at all. That's your first update.
Thank you very much, Superintendent Rauf. Much appreciated. We'll keep the lines open for you throughout the show. So if anything excessive needs to be reported, we'll jump onto it as soon as possible. Thanks, Sup. Walaikum salam. TBR, it is 90.4 in Durban, 105.6 FM, Peter Maritzburg. We're live on all socials once again this morning. So you've got your Facebook, YouTube, Insta, TikTok live as well. Just cruising on in. All of you guys that are watching in on TikTok this morning, thank you very much for doing that. Now, with the weather being what it is in Durban, you guys are in Peter Maritzburg. We hope you're experiencing easier driving conditions. But for now, let's do this.
The weather update. I think it's going to be playtime weather.
So this rain that we're experiencing at the moment expected to clear up as we get closer to midday, and then a cloudy Tuesday for Durban, 21 at lunchtime. Peter Maritzburg, cloudy 24. Margate at lunch, cloudy 20. Richards Bay, a cloudy 23 at lunchtime. Ladysmith, sunny 26 degrees. Johannesburg today, mostly sunny 28. Cape Town, a clear 17. Lilongwe in Malawi, a cloudy 32 degrees. And Pakistan's Karachi, partly cloudy 31 when they get to lunch. Haze expected in Makkah, sunny in Al Madina, and a 43 degree maximum for both centres. Dubai today, partly cloudy 38. Perth in Australia, it's 25 to 1 p.m. there at the moment, and sunny 27 degrees. Galway, Ireland, partly cloudy 15, and Gaza City, Palestine, yellow warning for extreme high temperature and a partly cloudy day, 29 degree highs. Our Palestinian brothers and sisters get through their lunchtime. Now, just looking over at WhatsApp really quickly, and I'm going to jump in on Sarah Bibi Mustafa Parag's message saying she enjoys the beautiful Naat and Nasheed, always cheerful and pleasant. All the best to her granddaughter Fatima Zahra for her assignment. Last paper at Hartley Road School for Fatima Zahra and, well, the rest of her classmates as well. She says, may Allah make it easy for her. Ameen. It's raining in the CBD. Beautiful Ahmed from Allah. Lovely messages.
Assalamu alaikum to Shanaz. She says, you are all in my du'as, and she's sending du'as to Hamid Sayyid and her son, as well as all her loving cousins and everybody listening in.
The favorite channel.
Her favorite channel. She says, love you guys.
You want to flip a coin and go 50-50 on this one? Yeah, heads we play, tails we don't, because it's honestly.
Very worried. The name is concerning.
Exactly. Listen to this and see.
Why are you still sleeping? Get up. Listen to the breakfast rush.
Wait. Listen to how it starts.
Hey, why are you still sleeping?
Like he's still sleeping.
Get up. Listen to the breakfast rush.
Good advice, MH. Thank you for sending it through.
Birthday wishes go out to Fatima Kaji and nephew-in-law Nurman. Numan.
Yeah, no.
See what happens without the glasses?
Without
Have a fabulous day from Fazila and Ismail Kaji.
Raji Kadir, enjoying this beautiful rainy morning. Assalamu alaikum to you as well.
Assalamu alaikum, beautiful TBR team. Wishing Muhammad Raza a very happy 40th birthday. Lots of love, Foy and family.
14.
Yeah.
Do you remember 14?
Not at all.
Okay. Oh my word. How's this for colors?
Beautiful.
This is every color under the sun and a few
Ah.
more that the sun didn't think about yet.
There's a flag there that I don't want to talk
The
about.
bravest thing you can do is be yourself.
Lovely.
Nice. The world has got enough of everybody else. Why I want to be one of them? It's only got one you. So do that. Be you. Salamu alaikum. Favorite time of Alhamdulillah. Wishing everyone a safe Mubarak day. Ameen. Hajra Habib in Santon in Johannesburg. Says Naz and Nishal, always the best. We really do appreciate you guys. Love and du'as. Thank you. You're very kind.
Alhamdulillah. I hope Hajra is getting ready for the 2nd of October.
Everybody's getting ready for the 2nd of October. Yesterday was packing day 2, I think it is,
Okay.
for us here at Al Ansar. I haven't seen that amount of cling wrap in we were using industrial size rolls of cling wrap just to pack things together.
Must protect everything.
And then I have no idea where these guys found that amount of bubble wrap. But man, did I have a party with the bubble wrap yesterday.
Pop, pop, pop.
I had a popping good time.
The Breakfast Rush. It's the only way to start your day.
The Breakfast Rush, brought to you courtesy of the Willow Tin Group, at the forefront of innovation, and one of the leading competitors in the South African FMCG market.
There's nothing quite like the taste of a traditional family meal, and at the heart of every great dish is a key ingredient that brings it all together. That ingredient is Sunfoil pure sunflower cooking oil, made from only the finest sunflower seeds. It's a perfect way to enhance the taste of your family's favorite foods. Sunfoil cooking oil is more than just oil. It's the key to bring your family together over a delicious meal and making every bite taste better. Remember, the key ingredient to a great family meal is sunfoil. Tradition just tastes better.
Explore the world with Worldview Travel. Let our expert team guide you in creating a travel experience that exceeds your expectations. Unbeatable flight deals, corporate and leisure bookings, luxurious accommodations, tailor-made packages, reliable car rentals, comprehensive travel insurance, seamless visa assistance. Visit us at 55 Problem Keys Road, Durban. Call 031 001 7062 or 0718350216. Follow us on Instagram at Worldview Travel. Worldview Travel creates memories to last a lifetime.
The Breakfast Rush, brought to you courtesy of the Willow Tin Group, at the forefront of innovation, and one of the leading competitors in the South African FMCG market.
It's that time of the year again, and the Breakfast Rush is here for you. Join us for our free Basic Wills Day, free legal consultations, free drafting of your basic will on the 27th of September at 189 West Road in Overport from 9 a.m. 10 law firms, 10 attorneys. Bookings are essential. Book your spot today by calling 031 208 1601. The Breakfast Rush, Wills Week, and free legal consultations. Call now.
तेरी जुल्फ गर शबे कदर है याद तेरा चेहरा बजरे मुनीर है याद कुर्बान जाऊं मैं या रबी तू हबीब रब्बे कदीर है मोहम्मद यूं तो प्यारा देखा नहीं कोया मोहम्मद यूं तो प्यारा देखने को या मोहम्मद यूं तो क्या देखा नहीं देखने को या मोहम्मद यूं तो क्या देखा नहीं हाँ मगर महबूब कोई आप सा देखा नहीं हाँ मगर महबूब कोई आप सा मैं तो कर सकता नहीं जन्नत की बातें शौक से मैं तो कर सकता नहीं जन्नत की बातें शौक से वो करे जिसने हाँ जिसने वो करे जिसने दया रे मुस्तफा देखा नहीं वो करे जिसने दया रे मुस्तफा देखा नीम का पर्दा हटा कर वो निगाहे शोक से नीम का पर्दा हाँ पर्दा नीम का पर्दा हाँ पर्दा नीम का पर्दा हटा कर वो निगाहे शौक से मुस्तफा को देख ले जिसने खुदा मुस्तफा को देख ले जिसने खुदा देखा एक से एक बढ़कर हंसी देखे मगर या मुस्तफा एक से एक बढ़कर हंसी देखे मगर या मुस्तफा आप जैसा हुस्न वाला दूसरा आप जैसा हुस्न वाला दूसरा देखा नहीं
Absolutely unmistakable voices, because there's three of them. The Rao brothers. It is your breakfast rush on this rainy Tuesday, and I see so many of you as just chilling out on WhatsApp, sending through messages saying thank you, among other things.
So you made a promise of colors.
Yeah.
And it was delivered. Every color of khair was delivered with that one. So thank you.
You said every color. I was going to say, which color was that one? They're like,
all of them.
Like baby,
every bright,
baby blue,
beautiful color was there.
And then Altaf comes and says, there's a truck that's trying to deliver a bridge. No, he's not.
What?
I'm kidding. So the truck on the M7 under the M4 bridge is on the westbound carriageway from Bluff towards the N2. Jackknife on a straight road, which is very difficult to do, but achieved here in South Africa. So his diesel's basically spilling all over the place. Towing services are on scene, and they're going to try and open up that road for you as quickly as possible, because that road specifically gets extremely busy with people trying to go from one end of Durban to another.
So when Colonel Raouf said people do interesting things, the strangest of things when water comes down from the sky, he was right.
No jokes at all. Not one. Today, we're talking about the testimony that's been presented so far at the Madlanga Commission of Inquiry. Have you been paying attention to that one there? Because, man, General Nkwanasi is not holding. He put his handbrake, he put it down, he put it in neutral, he reckon, I'm going, boy.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I think we need more of that. Absolutely more of that.
Without a doubt, and that's coming up on your Breakfast Rush a little bit later on, delving into the testimony that's already been presented so far at the Madlanga Commission of Inquiry. Altaf Raouf joins us on the program a bit later on. We're talking all things legal, and of course, getting ready for the TBR World's Week and Legal Clinic, the free one.
Yes.
That's this weekend on the 27th.
Mm-hmm.
You get to come in and get your 20 minutes of free consultation time with an attorney. So there's 10 law firms, 10 different attorneys that are going to be there taking care of you for free. So let's assume you got an issue with the landlord, or maybe you got an issue with the school, or whatever the case may be. You just need some advice, some legal advice. Speak to a suitably qualified legal mind, an attorney, for 20 minutes, absolutely free, but you've got to register. You've got to book your time, basically. And then, of course, Will's Week as well. So if you want your basic last will and testament drawn up, bring all necessary documentation, come through, make your appointment, obviously, and come through, and then get that done as well. Absolutely mahala.
You want to remind those that perhaps, I don't know, have forgotten, haven't heard about it, how they should make their appointments, please.
You got to phone the office, right? Don't phone Nishal at his house, because I got a few phone calls.
Really?
Yeah, no.
Register via your WhatsApp number?
No, you can't. Don't phone Nishal while he's here. Phone the office on 031 208 1601. 031 208 1601. Say to Kelly, we want to book for the legal clinic.
Not now, by the way.
Yes, she's not. I'm just looking over it. No, she's not there at the moment. So 031 208 1601. Say to Kelly, we'd like to book for the TBR legal clinic.
Mm-hmm.
She'll ask you a few questions, not because she's the lawyer in charge, because she's got a list of questions to ask you. She needs the answers to those questions in order to make your booking. So just answer the questions. Don't ask her any questions, because here's the answer to the only question you need to know. Yes, you will receive a telephone call from Brother Altaf, and he will tell you what time your appointment is. That's all.
There you go.
She can ask you her questions, take down your details, put it on a list, and give that list to Altaf. And then she's out of the equation completely.
And all of it is to benefit you. We don't want you to sit here for 2 hours trying to look for something to do.
No, most definitely. So the reason for all of this is, and giving you a telephone call and saying to you, hey, listen, your appointment is at 10 a.m. or 11 a.m., whatever the case may be, is so that you don't wait. We're not running a home affairs queue here. No.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And there are 10 of the best that you mentioned that will be here to aid you as volunteers that come with incredible experience.
So do that later. Call the office, make your booking for your free legal advice, your free will, basic will, to be drawn up with one of the attorneys that are going to be there. Farooq Khan, assalamu alaikum to you. Razia Qadr, assalamu alaikum, and thank you for listening in. MH Osman, subhanallah. Abu Bakr, lekker day for bhajja and tea. I tell you what, if you bring in the bhajja and tea, we might just have it with you. We are at 207 West Road. I'm
Hint, hint, nudge, nudge.
Wink, wink.
Assalamu alaikum to Anisa. She says she's flying to Johannesburg on the 4th to celebrate with Al-Ansar.
Oh, lovely.
Alhamdulillah. That is dedication.
So somebody sends us a message that says we must forward an email to Helen Zella.
But why?
Not even Ghana. No, because she's not responding to emails at the moment. You got to read this.
Salams, I would like to know if you all are code 14 drivers because you all say on a straight road the truck jackknife and you all don't know how that's possible.
Right. So, Shiraz Rahman, who asks the question, I am not a code 14 driver. And that's the reason why I don't know how it's possible. Does that make sense to you? I'm just checking. I'm asking for a friend. My friend's name's Nishal. Anyway, moving along.
Salams and du'as to the Breakfast Rush team and our ummah from Shaida and Shabir Ali in Phoenix.
Ismail Khan, assalamu alaikum, brother.
And Brian Abraham says, may Allah grant you good health, happiness, and most importantly, a heart that is filled with the love of Allah.
It's the people's choice.
The Breakfast Rush, brought to you courtesy of the Willow Tin Group, at the forefront of innovation, and one of the leading competitors in the South African FMCG market.
There's nothing quite like the taste of a traditional family meal, and at the heart of every great dish is a key ingredient that brings it all together. That ingredient is Sunfoil pure sunflower cooking oil, made from only the finest sunflower seeds. It's a perfect way to enhance the taste of your family's favorite foods. Sunfoil cooking oil is more than just oil. It's the key to bring your family together over a delicious meal and making every bite taste better. Remember, the key ingredient to a great family meal is sunfoil. Tradition just tastes better.
Verily, every soul shall taste death. A gentle reminder for all of us. The Al Ansar Outreach warmly invites you, dear sisters, to our annual Ghusl classes, a sacred journey guided by respected mu'allimat. Ladies only, Saturday, 25th October, 9:30 a.m. to 1 p.m. Seats are limited, so don't delay. Register now, 031-208-1601.
Did you hear? Your favorite 24-hour dentist has moved? Crown Dental Studio, offering everything your smile needs, from general to cosmetic dentistry. Female practitioner now available upon request. Call us on 081-207-8621 to schedule your next appointment. Or visit our new studio at 26 McCuton Avenue, Durban North. Crown Dental Studio, your 24-hour dentist.
The Breakfast Rush, brought to you courtesy of the Willow Tin Group, at the forefront of innovation, and one of the leading competitors in the South African FMCG market.
Get ready, Durban. The TBR Family 5-kilometer fun run and walk is happening. 11 October at the Blue Lagoon Lawns, kicking off at 7 a.m. Join us for a day packed with excitement, a scavenger hunt, kite building, a burger eating showdown, and prizes galore. Enjoy food trucks, family games, and a live 6-hour broadcast from Radio Al Ansar. Don't forget, bring a new toy to brighten a child's day in hospital.
نسألك يا من هو الله الذي لا إله إلا هو الرحمن الرحيم الملك القدوس السلام المؤمن المهيمن العزيز الجبار المتكبر الخالق البارئ المصور الغفار القهار الوهاب الرزاق الفتاح العليم القادر البصير الخافض الرافع المؤيس المذل السميع البصير الحكم العدل اللطيف الخبير الحليم العظيم الغفور الشكور العليم الكبير الحفيظ المقيت الحسيب الجليل الكريم الرقيب المجيب الواسع الحكيم الودود المجيد الباعث الشهيد الحق الوكيل القوي المتين الولي الحميد المحصي المبدي المعيد المحيي المميت الحي القيوم الواجد الماجد الواحد الأحد الصمد القادر المقتدر المقدم المؤخر الأول الآخر الظاهر الباطن الوالي المتعالي البر التواب المنتقم العفو الرؤوف مالك الملك ذو الجلال والإكرام المقسم الجامع الغني المغني المانع الضار النافع النور الحالي البديع الباقي الوارث الرشيد الصبور الذي ليس كمثله شيء وهو السميع البصير وهو السميع البصير.
محمد نبينا بنور هادينا من مكة حبيبي نور سطاع المدينة من صلى صلاته واتحلى في صفاته يا بخت اللي في ظله ماشي يشفع له في مماته محمد نبينا بنور هادينا من مكة حبيبي نور سطاع المدينة من صلى صلاته واتحلى في ضيفاته يا بخت اللي في ظله ماشي يشفع له في مماته يا إمامنا يا أمين يا سند للمسلمين يا حبيبي يا محمد يا ابن عبد الله تمت الرسالة تمام والحبيب مسك الختام طول حياتي وفي صلاتي بدعي صلي وراه محمد نبينا بنور هادينا من مكة حبيبي نور سطاع المدينة من صلى صلاته واتحلى في صفاته يا
7 a.m. as we cruise into this Tuesday, just taking it easy. Trisha out in Dundee, watching in on TikTok. Thank you very much for being there every single day. I do see you. We do appreciate you coming in every single day. And she makes it rain hearts all over the screen every day.
Alhamdulillah. The love is pouring outside and inside
And
the studio.
Ishwar as well, who's watching in on TikTok. Good to have you there. It's 7 a.m. now. It's time to get to your main news bulletin as we get through this Tuesday, just figuring out what's happening in and around our world. Let's cross over to Tabila Duma.
The Breakfast Rush Main News Bulletin.
Breaking news at 7 as the DA prepares to unveil its mayoral candidate for eThekwini municipality. The party's Chris Pappas has revealed that he is unavailable for the position. Good morning, I'm Tabila Duma. As the DA prepares to unveil its mayoral candidate for eThekwini municipality, The party's Chris Pappas has revealed that he is unavailable for the position. Pappas, who is currently the mayor of the only DA-run municipality in the province, Umgeni Local Municipality, has turned down requests to avail himself for the position. The party has announced that it will unveil its mayoral candidate on Friday. However, the matter has been kept a closely guarded secret. The party in the province has vowed that it's willing to lead a coalition should it not get the majority to govern eThekwini. This is what may have led to some thinking that fielding a senior and experienced party member such as Pappas would have been a good option. Tabani Mthethwa, who is the party's caucus leader in eThekwini municipality, also did not apply, saying that he has no interest in the position. KwaZulu-Natal Premier Thamsanqa Ntuli has outlined the three priorities that the provincial government believes will transform the province into a socially stable hub for business and investment. Ntuli made the comments in a pre-recorded video message, which was played during a business breakfast hosted in Durban yesterday, as he was unable to attend in person. The KZN Business Futures Executive Breakfast took place at the Hilton Garden in Umhlanga. The exclusive event convened around 100 senior executives, policymakers, and investors to discuss trade, logistics, and investment opportunities within the province. The contributions focused on KwaZulu-Natal's opportunities for international partnerships and the vital role of port and logistics infrastructure in unlocking regional growth. In more local news, while the search for a juvenile baboon spotted in Durban at the weekend continues, it is believed that a second baboon has also been spotted in the Umbilo area. Carol Booth of Monkey Helpline, an organization committed to rescuing and caring for the red monkeys and other animals, has said that a factory manager has managed to trap the baboon in his factory. Earlier yesterday, it was reported that a juvenile was spotted on a roof in Umbilo area. Booth has said that the juvenile is at high risk of being caught, killed, and stoned or burned by people who believe that baboons are witches. She said if anyone spots the animal, they are urged to call the center. A spokesman said that South African police have arrested 5 Mexican nationals after a raid on a crystal meth lab at a remote farm, the latest in a series of such busts. A spokesperson told the news agency that police were investigating a link between the lab raided on Friday and Latin American drug cartels, with Mexican labs reportedly spreading around the world to supply international markets. Police also seized meth worth around 350 million rands packed into lunchboxes and buckets on the farm around 250 kilometers southeast of Johannesburg. In July last year, the Hawks arrested 3 Mexicans in a raid on a drugs lab on a farm near Groblersdal, around 200 kilometers from Johannesburg, when they seized about 2 billion rands worth of meth. Another Mexican national was arrested in November at a crystal meth lab on a farm in Rietfontein, north of Johannesburg. The Portfolio Committee on Higher Education continues to clash with Minister Buti Manamela over his appointment of administrators to oversee 3 sector education and training authorities. The Democratic Alliance has also written to the Public Service Commission to intervene and guide Manamela on the appointments that have been rejected by most members because some are implicated in alleged wrongdoing. Manamela appointed the administrators to turn around the services SETA, local government SETA, and the construction SETA in August. Minister Manamela appeared before the committee on Friday to explain his decision to put SETAs under administration. While Manamela stood by his decision, the committee remains concerned about the recruitment of the administrators and what it calls contradictions on the release of a forensic report into the affairs of the SETAs. And finally, Brazil's prosecutor general has charged a federal lawmaker Eduardo Bolsonaro with coercion in a case linked to the one in which his father, former President Jair Bolsonaro, was convicted for plotting a coup. The prosecutor general's office said in a statement yesterday that the younger Bolsonaro has repeatedly sought to subordinate the interests of Brazil and the entire society to his own personal and family agenda. Eduardo Bolsonaro moved to the United States this year to seek support from President Donald Trump to stop criminal proceedings against his father and has claimed credit for pushing the White House to announce 50% tariffs on most Brazilian goods. The lawmaker linked yesterday's charge to new sanctions imposed by the U.S. on the wife of Brazilian Supreme Court Justice Alexandra de Moraes, who presided over Jair Bolsonaro's trial. His son called the staff of the Prosecutor General's office lackeys. Eduardo Bolsonaro added that he received the news of the accusations from the media and would wait for the legal case to be communicated through official channels before making a formal statement. Taking a look at financial indicators, the rand to the US dollar is trading at 17 rands and 34 cents, to the euro at 20 rands and 45 cents, to the pound at 23 rands and 43 cents. The Saudi riyal is at 4 rands and 63 cents. Gold is trading at $3,745.35 an ounce, while Brent crude oil is trading at $66.56 a barrel. That's it for now. I will be back with your headlines at 7:30. For Radio Song News, I'm Tabila Duma.
Thank you very, very much, Tabila Duma. Much appreciated. It's 7 minutes after 7 a.m.
Breakfast rush time.
Second traffic update for this morning. Take your time. Superintendent Raouf, assalamu alaikum. Welcome.
Alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. So remember we spoke about an accident on the N2 northbound by Comarca. That one's now cleared up, so the traffic is flowing quite nicely, but it's still very slow moving. The truck we spoke about, the jackknife under the M7 bridge. Now, somebody asked the question, how do you jackknife a truck? Very easy. Truck drivers don't adhere to the speed limit. Truck drivers fall to sleep while driving. Truck drivers play on their phones while driving. So that's how you jackknife a truck on a state road. Very easy to do it. You hit your brake, it skids, and that's it, it's jackknife. So we got accident now, new one. Okay, this is on the R102, just before being Grogu. Vehicle overturned. There's major delays in that vicinity. Allow for extra traveling time there, please. We've got another. Okay, the recovery is now taking place of the truck that's jackknifed under the M4 bridge. That's going to be a while. Once that recovery is done, then traffic will start flowing there because the fire department is there to wash the road down as well. Hopefully the road will be clean. So put some sand on it, drain up that diesel, and then wash it down. The accident corner of Scott and Manners Road in Pinetown. 2 vehicles involved in that one. N3 coming into Durban. Just before the last bend to Tollgate. We call it the dead bend. Taxi broken down, a left-hand lane. Be careful, please. There's no warning signs. Now, people are driving. At the last minute, you're seeing this and you're swerving. That's going to cause major problems. Just slow down. It's raining. Just slow down, please. M7, that's Edwin Trails Drive going westbound, coming out of the bluff. As you get to Flower Road, just past Flower Road, the truck broken down in the left-hand lane. Now, traffic is slow moving everywhere this morning. On the N2, on the N3, on your arterial roads, on your inside roads. Please be patient. The roads are wet. Put your headlights on. Make sure people can see you. That's your second update.
Thank you very much, Superintendent Raouf. You be safe. We'll catch up with you in a while on the show. Wa alaikum salam. So somebody sent through a voice note, right? I think the name is Rita. Sends through. Oops, there we go. Yeah, you are. Yeah, Rita sends through a voice note. For whatever reason, it's not coming through. So Rita, maybe send it again. Hopefully, if you resend it, it'll actually, come through to us.
Nothing Rita sent has come through. I think there's GIFs as well.
Yeah.
Everything is just loading.
For the last couple of days. Anyway, Wahida, assalamu alaikum, it is that part of the year, right?
What part of the year?
The examination part of the third quarter.
Yes, it is.
So
It's
the end
official now.
Mm.
Look, we are down to the last 2 weeks of school. School closes officially on the 1st of October.
Do you know why?
Why?
Because they want everybody to come to Joburg.
Exactly.
Seriously.
Exactly. I believe some are closing. Well, I know we closing around the 1st. There's some that close on the 3rd, but it's a short period. It's essentially a 1 week break for you to stay at home, prep yourselves up for the last term.
There you go. So, Mohammed Faiz, all the best with your examinations from your parents. Imam Wahida sends through that message. And of course, all of you guys that are going to be going to put pen to paper and just apply the mind. Keep in mind that you got to breathe, you got to take it easy, you got to think before you eat.
The Breakfast Rush, brought to you courtesy of the Willow Tin Group at the forefront of innovation, and one of the leading competitors in the South African FMCG market.
There's nothing quite like the taste of a traditional family meal, and at the heart of every great dish is a key ingredient that brings it all together. That ingredient is Sunfoil pure sunflower cooking oil, made from only the finest sunflower seeds. It's a perfect way to enhance the taste of your family's favorite foods. Sunfoil cooking oil is more than just oil. It's the key to bring your family together over a delicious meal and making every bite taste better. Remember, the key ingredient to a great family meal is sunfoil. Tradition just tastes better.
Johannesburg, are you ready? This October, prepare for an experience that will light up this city. The brand new Alansar Lakewood Festival is coming to the stunning conference center in Omonde. From October 2nd to the 6th, we're taking over for 5 incredible days from 10 a.m. till late. Think Team Alansar meets the best of Josie. From comedy to content creators, it's everyone and everything all jam-packed together. A shopper's paradise, flavors from around the world, non-stop entertainment. This isn't just another event. This is the ultimate family day out. The Alansar Lakewood Festival, where Johannesburg comes together.
Africa.
For too many communities across Africa and the world, access to clean water remains a dream. At Africa Muslims Agency, we dig deep, reaching into the heart of the earth to fill the cups of those in need. Sponsor a water well for 16,500 Rand, or a borehole in Afghanistan for 55,000 Rand, or Africa for 65,000 Rand, or any amount. With water comes food, health, education, and growth. An ongoing reward with Africa Muslims Agency.
The views and opinions expressed by the guest and presenters of Radio Al-Ansar are not necessarily the views and opinions of Radio Al-Ansar and the Al-Ansar Foundation.
The Breakfast Rush, brought to you courtesy of the Willowton Group, at the forefront of innovation, and one of the leading competitors in the South African FMCG market.
It's 13 minutes after 7. Last week saw KZN Provincial Police Commissioner Nhlanhla Mkhwanazi being the first to testify at the Matlanga Commission of Inquiry, where delivered shocking allegations to prove his assertions political interference in police operations. Now, yesterday, National Police Commissioner Fani Masemola had holes poked in his testimony as his contradictory statements left members of the Matlanga Commission baffled. Masemola concluded his testimony for the day at the Commission of Inquiry, which is sitting at the Bridget Mabandla Justice College in Pretoria yesterday. To unpack this, we're joined by security specialist Kyle Condon. Kyle, good morning and welcome to the Breakfast Rush on Radio Al-Ansar.
Good morning, and thanks for having me, and good morning to your listeners.
Thank you for joining us. Now, last week saw Lieutenant General Mkhwanazi being the first to testify at the commission. What were your thoughts on his testimony?
Well, when it all started, I think we were expecting, myself included, we were expecting day one to perhaps be a little bit slow, and then to escalate into this really dynamic revelation of what he had been claiming up until then. Information he had and was going to lay bare, exposing all these elements. And to be quite frank, I think having assessed it now over the weekend and looked at his testimony, I'm not convinced a hell of a lot has been said that proves his allegations. A lot of bluster, a lot of brimstone, but very little intangible evidence as far as I can see.
Mm-hmm. Now, as someone who comes from an investigative side of things, is it really, as Mkhwanazi alludes to, the bribes, political interference, and sometimes the executions?
Absolutely. Look, I mean, there's no doubt about that.
Uh-huh.
I mean, one thing we can be 100% certain of is not just recently, but going back decades, there's been political interference in policing. That we know. I mean, we can't get away from that. As far as investigations into syndicates, high-profile individuals, again, there can be no doubt that there's interference. There is underworld figures that control mechanisms within our state departments, including the police. And as a result of that, yes, assassinations and taking people out that may stand as witnesses or whistleblowers, etc. That happens. That we know.
What are your thoughts on the National Commissioner's testimony yesterday? As we observed that unlike Mkhwanazi, who questioned Senzo Mtunu's overreach into operations, Masemola simply followed instructions.
Yeah, I think Masemola is perhaps found himself between a rock and a hard place, if there's that way I can explain it. He seemed to go along with what had been asserted, but didn't have his own strong opinions, or certainly wasn't prepared to come out and say these things directly. And I think that is always going to be a red flag when it comes to any type of, let's say, a hearing or a court case, is where someone's just doing the bidding of somebody else and merely playing lip service.
Absolutely. We've heard serious allegations from Mkhwanazi and Masemola. What are your expectations for the next few days?
Well, I think I would expect that if they're going to go to this extent, particularly going back to the press conference, if I stand corrected, I think it was in early May, if they're going to go to this extent and they're going to get the public's attention to the level of which he has done, you've now got to produce the goods. You've got to lay bare what these allegations are. You know, the last time we had something like this that was a real success, to be fair, was Patricia de Lille, when she came forward on the arms deal. Now, she didn't just come forward. She was able to provide evidence, names, places, even spoke about money and figures. You know, she knew it all. I'm not seeing that yet. And if that doesn't come out pretty soon, this is just going to be another big hyped up scenario that comes to nothing and could even cost the general his job.
Khan, I want to thank you for your time and your expert opinion this morning, and I wish you a wonderful day ahead.
Thank you to you and your listeners, and all have a great day.
Security specialist Kyle Condon, speaking on something I've been watching. Because there's certain commentary that you could see when not watching it on television, but watching it on a live feed like on YouTube.
Yes. Yeah.
Right? Where everybody who's there and registered with YouTube and watching and stuff like that, you can comment as to what you're watching.
Correct.
And there have been many people over the last good couple of days that were watching and saying, but watch him. Meaning the general, right? Watch him, listen to his answers, check his body language and all of that. Now, this is just a layperson,
of course,
the voter that's talking in the comment section, right? Saying the questions posed, he's not fumbling and he's not stuttering
beating around
and trying to find an answer. He has the answer. He's giving you the answer. He's attempting to give you the explanation that you require when you ask for it. You know, he's attempting to bring it down to the commissioner's understanding of what he's attempting to say. And his body language is that of somebody who's confident.
Yeah. And not many times on that scale, look, I'm saying it as it is. It's a personal opinion. Do we see people that actually know what they're talking about and have done their own personal research of their own field?
So one of the things that caught my attention was when one of the commissioners had asked the general why, during the press conference, why were they dressed in that manner? They were not dressed in ties.
Okay.
They came out in and I don't know what the technical term is, but they came out in uniform. They came out in boots.
Yeah.
Not shiny shoes, not a formal pants, not a tie with a collared shirt and all of that. No, they came out armed.
Yeah.
You know, and his answer was, and if I could summarize it really quickly, that they needed to show force, that they're ready to fight. And I thought that was like, South Africa's been waiting for this. South Africa's been waiting for somebody who, and I'm not saying that this is what he's doing. God willing, that's what they'll end up doing. But South Africa's been waiting for somebody to come out and say, we've had enough of crime. Thank you very much, criminals. This is the line. We've drawn it. You cannot cross this line.
And this individual has said previously on various public platforms, he takes his position as an amana, it's a trust.
Yep.
And if somebody or everybody has a problem with it and they go and try and jeopardize his life by killing him or harming people close to him, he said, so be it.
Yeah.
But it's not going to stop him from doing what he believes is right.
Exactly. So he knows his life is in danger, and he's letting the criminals know that they're prepared. Anyway, we'll keep an eye on this as it unfolds, because it is important that it unfolds properly. So we'll keep an eye on that one. 22 after 7. It's your breakfast rush. When we come back, Ms. Mira Kassim's telling you all about what's happening at our set of Vodacom stores.
This is Umar Isa, and you're listening to The Breakfast Rush.
The Breakfast Rush, brought to you courtesy of the Willow Tin Group, at the forefront of innovation, and one of the leading competitors in the South African FMCG market.
There's nothing quite like the taste of a traditional family meal, and at the heart of every great dish is a key ingredient that brings it all together. That ingredient is Sunfoil pure sunflower cooking oil, made from only the finest sunflower seeds. It's the perfect way to enhance the taste of your family's favorite foods. Sunfoil cooking oil is more than just oil. It's the key to bring your family together over a delicious meal and making every bite taste better. Remember, the key ingredient to a great family meal is sunfoil. Tradition just tastes better.
Durban, are you ready? The TBR Family 5 Kilometer Fun Run and Walk hits the Blue Lagoon lawns on 11 October starting at 7 a.m. Experience the thrill of the scenic route, dash past the iconic Moses Mabhida Stadium, and soak in stunning views along the Durban Promenade. Then stick around for epic family fun and games, food trucks, prizes, and live coverage from Radio Al Ansar. Don't forget, bring along a new toy for kids in hospital and register online.
Join us for the grand opening of Durban India Shopping Festival, 27th September, with entertainment by Versatile and Vande Mataram Dance Academy. Get all your Diwali shopping done in one place for the whole family. Monday to Thursday, free entry. Friday to Sunday and public holidays, only 20 Rand per person. Don't miss the biggest shopping experience, the biggest fireworks display, and the biggest car giveaway, happening only at Old Durban Drive-In. Durban India Shopping Festival. We bring India to you.
The Breakfast Rush, brought to you courtesy of the Willow Tin Group, at the forefront of innovation, and one of the leading competitors in the South African FMCG market.
This feature on The Breakfast Rush is powered by the Cellular City Group of Vodacom shops at the Pavilion Superstore 2.0, Entrance 6, Westwood Mall, Bluff Towers, The Workshop Durban, Megacity, Bridge City, Brookside Mall PMB, and the Nelson Mandela Square Stanton 2.0.
The wait is over. The all-new iPhone 17 range has arrived at Vodacom stores under the Cellular City Group. Whether it's the sleek iPhone 17, the powerful 17 Plus, or the Elite Pro Max, each model brings cutting-edge innovation, elegant design, and battery life that keeps up with your day. And to complete your experience, Cellular City offers all your iPhone 17 essentials, from the premium MagSafe covers and high-speed wireless chargers to your AirPods and Apple Watch bundles that blend seamlessly into your lifestyle. Visit your nearest Vodacom store today or shop online and take the next step in smart living. The iPhone 17 range, available now at our set of Vodacom stores.
This feature on The Breakfast Rush is powered by the Cellular City Group of Vodacom shops at the Pavilion Superstore 2.0, Entrance 6, Westwood Mall, Bluff Towers, The Workshop Durban, Megacity, Bridge City, Brookside Mall PMB, and the Nelson Mandela Square Stanton 2.0 Vodacom shop. For smartphones, laptops, routers, asset insurance, gaming, IoT, payment platforms, and the latest gadgets to always keeping you in the forefront of innovation and technology. Home and business internet to ensure that you have the best connection. Plug and play home internet to fully installed fiber. Our infrastructure provides a resilient platform for your critical business applications, which will help your business perform best. Vodacom shop at the Pavilion Superstore 2.0, Westwood Mall, The Bluff, The Workshop Durban, Umlazi Megacity, Bridge City Kwamashu, Brookside Mall PMB, and the Nelson Mandela Square Stanton 2.0.
I don't wanna wake up here. Someone help me carry this load. I don't wanna work with fear no more. never leave my prayer. I know that you're always there. For every door that you close, you'll guide me to many more. So many ways you show me your love. I'm thankful for all that you've done. Alhamdulillah, for all that I have, for all that I lose, it still leads to you. For the nights that I'm down, you're all I need now. My face meets the ground. Alhamdulillah, for all that I have, for all that I lose, you still pull me through. For the nights that I'm down, you're all I need now. Alhamdulillah. على كل حال. So many ways you show me your love. I'm thankful for all that you've done. Alhamdulillah, for all that I have, for all that I lose, it's still you. For the nights that I'm down, you're all I need now. Alhamdulillah. For all that I have, for all that I lose, you still pull me through. For the nights that I'm down, you're all I need now. Alhamdulillah. على كل حال. Alhamdulillah. For all that I have, for all that I lose, you still pull me through. For the night that I'm down, you're all I need now. Alhamdulillah. Alhamdulillah. For all that I have, for all that I lose, still leads to you. For the nights that I'm down, you're all I need now. Alhamdulillah, yeah.
TBR, it is 90.4 FM in Durban, 105.6 FM in Peter Masburg. And Mira, this message that's on the screen right now, it's just made my morning.
Mine too. Salam's Nish and Naz, excited to say that my kids and I have registered for the fun walk.
Yay!
Can't wait for the 11th of October, inshallah, from brother Hussein.
Oh, Hussein, you know what? We're looking forward to you and the kids being there. We're looking forward to you telling your neighbors and your friends and your colleagues at work as well that they should be there as well.
And if the 5K is not enough,
you can do it
please
twice.
tell everybody that Nishal is going to teach me how to make and fly a kite.
I don't think we got enough time for that. I know it's a 6-hour day. No, I said I'll show it to you.
Yeah.
Teach you is a whole different story. It's 6 hours. We might need more.
No, man. Your teaching skills.
So here's the
are
thing,
better
right?
than that.
What I haven't managed to figure out is like, where am I going to get the bamboo wood from? Right. So I don't know if folks, if you're listening in right now, let's take you way back to your childhood, right?
Yeah.
When you were busy making kites. Like, what wood did you use?
I'm sure somebody listening in right now that's coming on the day can
Yeah.
bring the bamboo.
The bamboo. You're gonna do that, and then you're gonna need to get a really, really sharp knife that's strong and small, but really so you could shave that bamboo into a nice, straight, balanced piece of wood.
Okay.
This is not it's not child's play. It's in depth. You need to be an engineer to do this. That's why I say 6 hours is not going to be enough.
The Breakfast Rush News Headlines.
Breaking news at the bottom of the hour. The state has asked the court to impose a no parole period of at least 25 years on the sentence of a convicted hitman arrested by the political killings task team. State Advocate Nhlanhla Shange addressed the court yesterday during sentencing arguments in the KwaZulu-Natal High Court in Durban, describing Sabelo Phewa as a danger to society. Dogs in Luantle Strand are allegedly being poisoned by criminals seeking to silence them before breaking into their homes. Residents say the attacks happen at night, with meat-laced poison being thrown over fences. And finally, Iran warns that any move by Britain, France, and Germany to reinstate UN sanctions through the snapback mechanism would create new conditions that nullify its recent agreement with the International Atomic Energy Agency signed in Cairo. That's it for now. For Radio Al-Ansar News, I'm Tabila Duma.
Thank you very much, Tabila Duma. Much appreciated. It's 7:31 on this rainy Tuesday morning.
Breakfast rush traffic.
Assalamu alaikum, Superintendent Rauf. Welcome back.
Walaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Still raining in some places the rain absorbed. You got puddles of water everywhere, so you've got to be extra careful as you're traveling. Accident on the M7 eastbound before the N2. Now you're coming down from Belvoir Road Bridge down the hill. As you come onto the flat before the N2, that's where the accident is. The recovery is still taking place of the truck on the M7 under the M4 bridge. That one is not incomplete, so it's still ongoing. Accident on Beria Road and Estonwood Road. Now this is incoming. 2 vehicles involved in that one. There's going to be delays in that vicinity. Allow for extra traveling time, please. And now if you're going out of Durban this morning, going towards Johannesburg, accident near Vernielen town. There's 2 trucks involved in this one. Left-hand lanes obstructed. Traffic is going past the scene, but please approach with caution. Misty conditions still this morning as you're going through the Key Ridge area, going towards Cater Ridge, Camperdown, so forth. Please extra caution while you're driving. Please slow down. There's no rush to get to where you're going. Just make sure that you arrive safely at your destination. That's the final update.
So, really quickly, right, for the benefit of Nazmira Kasim, how would you make a kite? Like what I want to say ingredients, but I know materials. There you go. That's the word, not ingredients. What materials would you need to make a kite?
I will find 2 thin pieces of bamboo, about 40 centimeters, and one about 30 centimeters. I'll then take brown paper or newspaper and cut it into a diamond shape. But the top and bottom must be slightly longer than the side.
Okay.
I would then put my long 40 centimeter stick in the middle, and I would bend my stick in the center to go from end to end, from right to left. And I would tie it around the paper on either end, and then I would tie my belly button.
Your what?
Around the middle.
You tie your what?
Called the belly button.
Belly button?
Yes.
Why is it called a belly button?
I don't know. That's what I was told when I was small.
Well, okay, cool. Me too. Anyway, go on.
Yeah, I'll tie my belly button around the center of the 2 bamboos. It must come out the back. And then I will get some very thin material and tie it at the bottom to make a tail.
The tail.
Correct.
So you have a co-pilot.
And then when I start flying it,
yeah,
I'll make little pieces of paper with a hole in the middle.
And you send it up as a message.
And I'll send a telegram.
Yes. The technical term is telegram, not message. Telegram. That's the technical term. Now, before we continue this conversation further, another message coming to studio that the robots at Ridge and Crescent Street are out, and it's been that way for days, and they're asking you to please see if you can intervene. The intersection Ridge and Crescent Street, where the robots are just out. If you could please make a call and ask them to have a look at it.
I'll report that now.
There you go. So just to go, we are saying technical terms, telegram with those little pieces of paper. What's the thing that happens if you tie your belly button incorrectly?
So your kite either is going to fly sideways,
right?
Oblong. It's not going to fly at all.
What is a technical term when the kite just goes round and round making circles?
Oh, I forgot about that. It's whirlwinding, is it?
Bunting.
Bunting.
I only know of one type of bunting.
That was a technical term.
Bunting.
Bunting, when the kite is just going around in circles.
Okay.
Yeah.
Correct. You will start diving and going round and round.
Yes.
And the kite is bunting.
So then the fix, the engineering fix to that one there is to bring your kite back safely, undo that belly bin,
Right.
and redo it correctly.
I have to see this happen.
Right. So I'm going to be a bit busy. Superintendent Raouf on the day is also going to be a bit busy making sure that everybody's like taken care of and all of that. So we're going to leave it to people like MH Osman and all of these guys to come through and do the kite building lesson with those folks that need it.
Yes, please.
Yeah.
Tutorials.
Putting a little table,
Put up
a little further away from you all,
right?
Selling bamboo sticks.
You see, my next question was, where are we going to get the bamboo from? Now that's sorted out. That's sorted out. You're going to bring in the bamboo. So people that are coming to build kites, it is entirely possible that Superintendent Raouf might have. But can't we just use chopsticks?
These youngsters of today,
yeah,
they don't know how to build kites.
No, they do. They do. The materials that they need, that's inside Daddy's wallet. It's called cash.
Yeah, they're going to buy those kites.
Yeah.
We need to build them like we used to.
Yeah,
I remember there was a kite that we flew. I used my dad's rod with his fishing reel.
Okay.
And we sent the kite out, and he had a lot of line on the reel.
Yeah.
And then it was gone. We couldn't see it. It was too high.
Yeah.
And eventually we reeled it in,
It takes a while. But that was cheating, you know that, right? Because then the fishing rod itself gave you a good 3 meter start.
Yes, absolutely. The height gave me a good start.
There you go. So thank you very much. We're
And
looking
what
forward to it.
about
Go ahead.
What
go
about
ahead.
when you had to cut another man's kite?
Oh, you snapped the guy.
Yes. You put a little piece of this blade on the top of your kite.
Right.
You fly your kite close to his and you snap his line.
That was just nasty. That's how fights started on the playground.
That is terrible.
Yes, that's how it started.
That's literally how the fight started. Oh, shame.
But then you had to see who was champion of flying kites,
True story. I remember where I had grown up, right? So behind our houses, there was like a park. So that was our playground. And you'd be in there from just after sunrise to just before sunset.
The whole day.
The whole day. You spend the whole day playing down there. And it was when it was the season for kites, then that's what you saw in the sky. You just saw 20, 30, 40, as many kites as possible.
I honestly can't remember the last time I've seen a kite in the sky.
You don't go to the beach very often.
I do, but on the north side, I haven't seen one in a while.
No, yeah, definitely.
So we are shocked when you stayed from sunrise to sunset.
Yeah.
We never went home to eat.
Sure.
We used to steal the auntie's mangoes.
Exactly. There were trees with fruits.
We never went home to eat.
Yeah. So, and then mom would be there shouting your name, saying, "Come home, your dad's on his way."
Yeah.
Or the street light came on and that was your cue to get home. One of the two. Anyway, Shub, thank you very much. We'll catch up with you soon. Tomorrow morning, in fact. Wa alaikum salam. Bringing back memories for some folks. Sarah Bibi Mustafa Parag saying, just buy thin sticks from the hardware shop. I know when I was small, I should make a kite with my brothers. Nowadays, there's no bamboo sticks. Nice, pretty colors, colorful with plastic, and you can make your own glue. I think Altaf was giving us a recipe to make glue.
Sarah Bibi Mustafa can join us on the 11th and teach us a thing or two.
Why not? Nishal, the kite should be made with fringes. Fringes. You want to send a kite to the barber shop? You can get a fringe. Oh, man. Brickfield Road. Looks like the truck is trying to take a turn.
Yeah.
Or something. But yeah. Send us some information on this one here, Fazila. You're sending us pictures of trucks on roads, Brickfield Road. What if we use dowel sticks? Is it too heavy? Raisa, yes. It's going to be way too heavy. Even the thinnest dowel stick, if you can think of, it's going to be too heavy. But I'm saying this to you: bring your materials on that day, on the 11th of October, and let's do that because there's going to be tons of time for you to make a kite, put it up there, fly it, do all of those things. So, besides the fun walk, the fun run, besides the scavenger hunt, let me just say, Assalamu alaikum, Altaf.
Walaikum salam, Shah.
How you doing?
Alhamdulillah. How are you?
So Altaf is our race director.
Yes.
Right?
Alhamdulillah. It looks prepped for it already.
What if I said to you, I've got 5,000 Rand in cash to give away during the scavenger hunt?
I'll be jumping for joy.
Yeah, he looks like it too.
Because
That is amazing. Alhamdulillah.
we've got connections, so
yeah, we got a connection in the scavenger hunt business.
Yeah. We'll
But
we'll
there's a
organize
catch.
some entries over there.
There's a catch.
What's the catch?
You can only enter the scavenger hunt if you've got a wristband. You can only participate in the giveaways if you have a wristband.
Makes sense. Makes sense. I mean, look, the entire event is centered around the fun run.
Yeah.
You can't be a participant in the fun, not be a participant in the fun run, rather.
Exactly.
And be expecting to win prizes.
There you go. So you got to do this. You got to go to our website and register for the fun run. It's the 5 kilometer family fun run and walk, Saturday, 11 October, Blue Lagoon Lawns. We want to start the race promptly at 7 a.m. and you can join us in all of the activities that follow. So there's going to be food carts and all of that where you can purchase something to eat, or you can bring your picnic basket from home, lay your blanket on the lawns, have your little picnic there. I know Altaf and a few of the boys are thinking about doing a little bit of a braai.
That sounds nice.
We'll see how how that works out. But at the same time, you can build your kites, you can fly them, spend some time with the little ones in the family, boys, girls, whatever. Spend some time with the kids and show them how these things operate. Even if you're buying one of the ready-made kites, right? They do come dismantled. So you can teach the kids how to put it together and fly that.
Perfect. So I can do that.
You can buy one.
Lovely. Perfect.
Right? I'm not sure who's selling it, but you can buy one. And spend that time just having some outdoor time with the family. So even if your kids are teenagers, you can still do that, because I'm going to do that.
I'm thinking about it.
Yeah.
When last have you been in an outside space, looking at the ocean, in a scenic environment, spending time, quality time with those you love?
Exactly. So that's the 11th of October. If you've not registered yet, do it today, right? Go to alansar.org.za, register for our fun run and walk, and spend a half day with us, because we're broadcasting from 6 a.m. to midday there at Blue Lagoon Lawns on this date. Now, I'm saying there because if you're watching the video, I'm pointing at the poster at the moment. So Saturday, 11 October, Blue Lagoon Lawns, 7 a.m. start for the race, and we're going to be there till at least
The Breakfast
midday.
Rush, brought to you courtesy of the Willowton Group, at the forefront of innovation, and one of the leading competitors in the South African FMCG market.
There's nothing quite like the taste of a traditional family meal, and at the heart of every great dish is a key ingredient that brings it all together. That ingredient is Sunfoil pure sunflower cooking oil, made from only the finest sunflower seeds. It's a perfect way to enhance the taste of your family's favorite foods. Sunfoil cooking oil is more than just oil. It's the key to bring your family together over a delicious meal and making every bite taste better. Remember, the key ingredient to a great family meal is sunfoil. Tradition just tastes better.
Urban, it's time to lace up for the Breakfast Rush family 5 kilometer fun run and walk, 11 October, 7 a.m. at the Blue Lagoon Lawns. Feel the rush as you race past the iconic Moses Mabhida Stadium and take in the ocean breeze along the Durban Promenade. Then the fun really begins. Scavenger hunts, kite building, burger eating contests, food trucks, prizes, and a 6-hour live broadcast from Radio Al Ansar. Bring a brand new toy to spread joy to children in hospital. And don't forget, register online. It's official. Checkers Foods Kawi Park is our first food store with a halal butchery, bakery, and deli certified by NIHT, the National Independent Halal Trust. This will ensure high standards and ethical practices across our butchery, bakery, and deli from farm to table. So visit Checkers Foods Kawi Park for an exceptional shopping experience that keeps getting better and better.
To the pleasure zones of your brain. TBR.
The Breakfast Rush, brought to you courtesy of the Willowton Group, at the forefront of innovation, and one of the leading competitors in the South African FMCG market.
So there's an important question, and it's a good thing that the race director is here to answer this question, because it comes through night doesn't want to open up. Ah, there we go. Okay, so Salams, what if you don't make the 300 mark cutoff and you don't get a wristband? What happens then if you want to take part in the scavenger hunt? Now, here's my take on this before the race director answers you. The wristbands are for everybody that pay and enter, to indicate that you've paid and entered. The goodie bags, on the other hand, are for the first 300. Mr. Race Director.
100%.
Oh,
there's no other way to put it.
Yeah.
And, we do have a cutoff date for those goodie bags.
Okay.
So I don't think we've announced the cutoff date.
I was just about to ask you, what's the cutoff date?
I think for that cutoff date, we're looking at probably the 2nd of October.
Mm-hmm.
On the 2nd of October, we are going to close the goodie bags.
Online bookings.
Is
it online booking? Goodie bag.
Look, we're going to close the goodie bags.
The goodie bags.
And that
on the
makes
2nd of
sense,
October. Because we need to finish packing them. We need to finish putting them together.
Yeah.
It takes time.
Yeah, no. Naz is coming after work, like after 5 p.m. every day that week to pack goodie bags.
I don't mind.
Yeah.
And to add to that, T-shirts have to go into production.
Exactly.
Which makes sense.
Yeah.
They're going into production based on the sizes that you've provided. So, second, I think that's decent.
Come 2nd of October, we are at the close of business. We are going to close those online entries for the goodie bags. Even if you do a online entry from the 3rd onwards, you're not going to get a goodie bag. Because we simply will not have the enough time
to make your shirt,
to get everything done in terms of the logistics.
Yeah, absolutely. Anyway, something else that's taking place, but closer to this day, is the legal advice clinic, the Free Basic Wills and Free Basic Legal Advice Clinic. So on the 27th of September, the Breakfast Rush, together with our team of attorneys, will be hosting the Wills Week Free Basic Wills and Free Basic Legal Advice Clinic. This initiative has been in operation for a number of years. For some last-minute clarity, we posed some questions to Brother Altaf Raouf, the owner of a Durban-based law firm. Altaf's been in studio with us now for a little while. Altaf, the first question: why is this event being held?
So these events, whenever we have them, are all about giving back to the community. The objective of this is to give some assistance to those who are unable to afford legal services. At the very least, we're giving you some advice or some idea on what your way forward is with whatever your issue. And, it forms part of outreach in general, where we try to assist others in the community who need assistance.
How many times has this event been held?
So this is actually the 4th year that we're having these events. I mean, it's the 4th Wills Week event.
4th Wills Week.
It's the 4th year of having these events in general, where we either do wills or we do legal advice. And because we haven't had I think we had one legal advice
late last year.
No, I think early this year we had one of these events, and we normally have about 3 or 4 for the year.
Yes.
But because we only ended up having one, life has just been so busy in between, we decided, let's mix it up. Let's do both of them in a single event.
And that's exactly what we're doing with this event. So give us the logistics, the details. Where is the event being held?
So the event is being held at 189 West Road, which is the original Al Ansar building.
Yeah.
You're coming down West Road, you take a left turn in there. There's ample parking available. There's ample seating available. It's a good venue.
Yeah, it's an air-conditioned hall as well if it's like extra hot.
Yeah.
And what is being offered for a person who books?
So anybody who books or anybody who comes through, you got your free basic wills. You've got your free basic legal advice. If you want to, you can book for both. Now, I'm emphasizing the word basic.
Unpack that word for us.
Right.
What does it basically mean?
So basic means, a very simple distribution in terms of your will and very simple legal advice. Now, I'm going to address something that a listener sent through, I think it was last week.
Right.
Where they had I believe it's something along the lines of they had attended one of these World's Week events.
Yeah.
Or I think it was their father who had attended one of these World's Week events.
Dad, yeah.
And the dad, unfortunately, had passed away subsequent to this event.
Yes.
And this listener then... Look, I may have misunderstood the tone of the message, but what I understood was this listener was now complaining that the attorney who had drafted the will had put themselves in as the executor.
Okay.
Right.
I remember that.
Now, when you attend these free basic Wills Week events,
yes,
the general practice is that the attorney who is drafting the will puts them down as the executor or puts themselves down as the executor.
Okay.
Right. Reason being is you are getting the free service at this point, and at some later stage, the attorney may get paid for it. If you are not happy with the attorney placing themselves down as the executor, please, you need to tell that attorney, listen, I want a certain person put down as the executor of the estate.
Yeah.
But also bear this in mind. The reality of the situation is if the estate is in excess of 250,000 rand, you are going to need an attorney anyway.
Anyway.
So if you have an estate that's valued at 600,000 rand, for example, and you decide that you want to appoint your brother as the executor of the estate, your brother's still going to have to go to an attorney.
Right.
And he's now going to have to delegate his executorship power
to the
attorney.
Yes.
Which comes to the same thing.
So this is a conversation that people can have with the attorney across the table, face to face.
Correct.
It is possible.
Correct.
Nobody's forced to.
No.
You're not forced to. There you go. You're getting it right here on air. Are there still slots available for booking?
Yeah. So we were supposed to close bookings yesterday, right? Now I listened to this morning's conversation.
Yeah.
On the way to the studio, and we'll run bookings until 2:00 today
because Nishal is a nag,
right?
And he wanted more time.
So there are about 40 more slots that are still available.
You can open 40.
Wow. We've got about 40
All right.
that are available. So if you want to make use of one of these slots, you can make a booking.
There you go. 031-208-1601. That's how you can make that booking. You pick up the phone, you dial the number 031-208-1601. Kelly will pick up the phone, and she's got a specific set of questions to ask you to fill in the different columns on the paperwork that she and Altaf are working with. She doesn't have any answers to any questions again, right? So she'll ask you those questions. She'll fill it in. What's your name? What's your phone number? Etc. Etc. She'll fill it all in and she'll hand that over to Altaf. Altaf will then take that information and he will give you a call. So give Kelly all the details that she's asking for, which will make it easier for Altaf to make the booking and direct you toward the appropriate specialist lawyer.
For
Am I
those
right?
That is correct.
Yeah. For those
that may not know yet, who is it that can make a booking?
Absolutely anybody. There's no restrictions. I mean, we historically, Nishala always say this. We've had people coming across different racial groups, different ethnic groups, different language groups, different.
Only one
different
time we
everything.
needed a translator.
Yeah. If I remember last year's World's event, there was actually somebody who came down from Pietermaritzburg.
Yes.
That is awesome.
Yes. And it was lovely. They enjoyed the day here, and then they went out and just had a chow in Durban before they went back to Maritzburg. It was brilliant.
We've had people, if I remember, we had people who came in from Inanda, Kwamashu, Tuzuma, that area as well. I mean, literally all across.
Yeah. So it's open to everybody. Everybody, there's no restrictions. You can telephone in 031-208-1601. Make your booking for the World's Week event, which is taking place this Saturday. Last question for you. When will people who have booked be told what time to come in?
Okay, so tomorrow is the 24th of September. It's a public holiday. I'm going to spend tomorrow making calls to everybody, telling them what time to come in. Because, like you said, Nishal, we don't run a home affairs satellite branch over here. We want to minimize the waiting time. We want to minimize the queuing time. We want to keep things running smoothly. So tomorrow you will get a call. If you don't answer, I will send you a SMS. And if you still don't respond, we're going to have a bit of a problem over there. But
your non-response is your fault.
Yeah, correct.
Yeah.
So if you do want to still book, we do have some slots still available. So feel free to make those bookings.
That's it. Altaf